Yes, thank you. With us we have Tanya Waqanika, counsel for Barbara Malimali. A lot has been said since the court ruling yesterday. Of course, the nation is waiting for what happens next. As far as Barbara Malimali is concerned, and you as the counsel, what is the next step after? What was the first few things that you had to do, knowing that there's further implications after the court ruling yesterday?
Yeah. Yes, sir. First of all, thank you, Vijay. Yes. We can confirm, yesterday afternoon, we issued a letter to all JSC members, and they were all given the ruling, and we informed them that our client is ready to be reinstated on the basis of what the court ruled, that the Prime Minister did not have the powers to recommend to the President on the revocation of Ms. Malimali's appointment. So that's with the JSC. I believe they're having a meeting tomorrow. And yeah, let's hope something positive comes out of that. Prior to, well, I read Honorable Tambuya's, I watched her statement today. I was told as well that the Honorable Prime Minister also gave a statement. I haven't read that he will make a decision on the way forward regarding this matter. I guess for our client, she wants to get the job done. She's ready to come back. She's ready to serve. Yeah.
So she's open to the idea of coming back as the FICAC Commissioner?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
And that has been clearly indicated, as you said, in the letter written to the Judicial Services Commission?
Yes.
The ruling is quite clear that the JSC is the body that recommends to the President, and of course that was not followed rightfully or lawfully in the process that was undertaken when Malimali was dismissed. Now, as a way forward, Cabinet had a meeting today where what was announced yesterday, that the Prime Minister had said that there will be an appeal of the ruling. Now an assessment to be done after he looks at the possibilities offered by the Solicitor General and the JSC decisions. From your reading, do you think that it's a good sign today based on what the Prime Minister has said after the Cabinet decision?
Well, given what you've told me, because I have not read what the Prime Minister said, yeah, it's small steps, positive steps. Yeah. In hindsight, what we want is to get the car back onto the road. It's veered off. It's veered off. It needs to come back. People need to know their roles in their lanes, and then run with it. Yeah? The Prime Minister's right to appeal, that's his right. We're ready for an appeal. And if it has to go that way, we will have to again address it when we are served with appeal papers. But I think, and this is me speaking, this is not my client, this is for my personal view. There's been a lot of resources exhausted, taxpayers' funds exhausted in this COI saga, and it's been going on. I was just telling my two associates, we've been at this case since 6th January last year. It's been over a year. There's bigger things to be done by the coalition government. And I say that because I was one of the board members of SODALPA, a former board member that was instrumental in voting in this coalition government. And I support this coalition government. We want them to do well. And politicians need to learn to read the room. The room has not been quite warm to the politicians with all this COI saga. So put the car back on the highway. Everybody work within their own lanes, and let's move forward. Let's move forward.
So my final question, this is from the people of Fiji. They are saying get on with what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
Because there's so much talk on things that do not really matter to them on a day-to-day basis. Life is quite difficult now with different challenges. From your perspective and your client's perspective, how important it is to conclude this effectively and quickly so that other matters are addressed to in a timely manner.
Reinstated. For those who know Miss Malimali, she is one of the nation's top criminal lawyers. I can vouch for that. Otherwise I wouldn't have had her and my team defending me. Reinstate her. The president needs to revoke, because he was the one that appointed Ms. Tanya Waqanika based on the advice of the Prime Minister. I saw yesterday, when I saw the news that the Prime Minister was going to see the President, I said, oh man, they need to advise him, just take a step back. Take a step back, because the ruling was quite clear that the Prime Minister has no business whatsoever in the appointment or the revocation of the Commissioner of FICAC or the Deputy or Acting. So if I was the President, put the car back on the highway, revoke the appointment, and let the JC deal with Ms. Malimali, as what the court ruling has said, because the court has basically said the reinstatement to the position of Commissioner, JC, he's left it to the JC, and that's why we wrote to the JC immediately yesterday. And the Prime Minister, just take a step back, don't get involved, don't get involved. Yeah. There's too much collateral damage. I'm one of them. I've been charged by FICAC, and call it what it may, it was political. Like I said, I was one of the lowest hanging fruit. Yeah. I read today things about, it's all coming out on social media, about people being cleared from Fiji Sports Council. I know the CEO of Fiji Sports Council. He's someone I call a friend. But there's too much collateral damage, too much rubbishing, and it just makes the coalition look bad. And we are months away from elections. And this is the legacy that we're leaving behind with our taxpayers. It's a lot of money. The only ones who won were the ones that were paid out in the COI. We're hearing 4 million here, 4 million. All for what? For nothing. And then the King's Counsel, Lloyd, cleared all the names that were referred to the DPP. So basically, my client, Ms. Malimali, was cleared, is cleared. And that also includes the Chief Justice and the Chief Registrar, Thomas Imbanivalo, Wiley Clark, Laurel Vorasi, Graham Leon, all cleared. So what an expensive exercise, expensive cost for the taxpayers of Fiji. You know, so my message to the Prime Minister and the President, and they know me, we've suffered enough, the taxpayers have suffered enough. Let's right the wrong. Going to court does not help anyone. My client had to fight and go to court to get justice. And it's sad when we see the comments on social media, and sadly, this is a fact, it's coming from mainly the Ito case. People are saying, we're sick and tired of seeing your faces. Even I'm sick and tired of seeing my own face on social media of this. I mean, we are only here to do work. People are saying we're greedy for money. It was never about money. This is a woman who has been vindicated, defamed for nothing, no wrong affairs. And then we've been dragged into it. Yeah. It's, yeah, I mean, sometimes some of us Fijians just don't need to be on social media. It's really sad.
Thank you very much, Tanya.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you.